Alrighty, folks. So, I grabbed the cheapest subs in Walmart that you can physically grab in Walmart, and they just so happen to have the right amount that I wanted. And these are the Jensen J12W 1200 watts peak. They are 2-inch aluminum voice coil, 40-ounce magnet, 4-ohm single voice coil sub. Anyways, I opened this up already just to cut all the tape and whatnot. So you got this handy dandy manual, which has a lot of good stuff in it. It gives you do's and don'ts of the car audio stuff. It gives you specifications. And it gives you enclosure dimensions for different types of enclosures, which I think this is the only one I've ever seen like this. I was really surprised, and I probably will use these dimensions in my next build. So it's got different dimensions for sealed enclosures, good base, better base, best base. So I guess it's just telling you what the smallest enclosure you can do to have a decent sounding system for small areas, and then all the way up to the best it could sound in a larger box. That's got sealed, vented, bandpass, and it's got 3 options for each for the different qualities that you'd want. Anyways, I thought that was cool. I didn't expect to see dimensions in there. I was just going to build it as big as I could for the area that I could. Anywho, we got one single box, and then we got the cardboard, like, semi-enclosure. It's got a little magnet stabilization, which keeps it in the area, and it was taped up decent to where it wouldn't slide around. Plastic. It's just your typical 12-inch sub. It's a plastic cone instead of paper pulp or whatever the higher end subs usually have. I think it was a polypropylene cone, like most normal new subs. Double stitched. Single voice coil, steel stamp basket. Has pole venting, which is cool. You don't see that a lot of times on the cheaper subs. It says it's 300 RMS rated, and it has the El Cheapo, hopefully you only mess with it once, connectors. But I would assume that this sub is going to work just fine, just because most modern subs do. Anywho, I would assume that this is going to fit over and be the ideal mounting size. Oh yeah, that is a little big, but that'll work as a template. If you're drawing inside the lines, you'll get a correct size, or at least give you somewhere to work with. I was about to have to worry about figuring up all that stuff with freehanding cardboard cutouts, but this is fairly handy. I like it. The kicker subs that I've bought new, they had little cardboard punch outs that you could use, which was very handy. That's really nice to have when you're building your own box. But yeah, we'll get rid of all this cardboard and plastic, and we'll do some free air testing, which is not recommended because it puts a lot more. It allows the sub to move a lot more, which can be detrimental if you're pushing it too hard. But I'll take it kind of easy. I'm not gonna fry it for shits and giggles just because I'm a rich entitled asshole. I'll try to jam these in there. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so I'm going to take my handy dandy jumper wire. Or not. Well, I'll make a jumper wire real quick. Alrighty. And we'll go with these right here. And most subs, you're supposed to break them in nice and soft like on, there's different break-in playlists and stuff that you can do. But we're just going to go straight to music. Odds are it won't hurt it. Alright, so we're hooked up. I'll be using my Power Acoustic 2500 Razor amp and my cheapo whatever doubled in. I got a little card in here with some music already on it. We're going to go ahead and play it.
The only one who made a million today. Boy, this is American gangster right here in your face. And you don't wanna see PSC on the scene with a case. You think you're running up and robbing, I ain't even case. Never good, you did away, now me, it's okay. You a dead man walking, and I mean it, okay. Don't think that other cook me and put it back in the safe. I'm buying cash for the crib on the back of the lake. I'm hungry too, but can't step when you got my way. See, I ain't in the street no more, but boy, that's what they say. Go ahead and try when you see him, boy, you have to be breaking the juice to hit you in your face. You got to have to be breaking. Your latitude, I'm high as a motherfucker, fly as a motherfucker. Instead of motherfucker you love to hate, but can't because you love what I make. Now ain't that about a bitch? And I'ma talk shit until I'm out of hits. They don't wanna turn these speakers up, they claim I ain't deep enough. All that talking I feed off of, keep it up. I'm relaxing, my feet is up. I'm leaving you haters like when Shaq left the Lakers just to heat it up. I save the stats and stuff, I don't need the front. Think like you should every day, I don't need them all. The survey says by the streets of cold, I ain't just as good as Michael Jordan was to the NBA when he was scoring. While Beal was born before I wore him in.
How many motherfuckers can say they brains dry, riding from five? You got it like I got it or not. If you did, you would know this what I'm talking about. With your tongues rotting out from cotton mouth, when you end up becoming so dependent on weed that you end up spinning a G in the vending machine. Got the money, look at you, jump from chunky, potato chips and lunch up in the front seat. Sometimes you can get so paranoid from God that the guys is thinking the whole world is watching you.
Well, yep, sounds like a sub. I don't know if it's the voice coil that needs broken in or what, but it's making a slight kind of grainy sound when it strokes up and down. It might just be from where the cone is gonna wear into the rest of it, but it moves good. Of course, it's a 4-ohm sub, so she's not going to move retarded unless you crank it up real good.
Bitches come a dime a dozen. I fuck with sisters, cousins. It's a revolving door. Pussy going, pussy coming. And when it go to you, it's coming back and need the money. I tell her.
Yeah, I think it'll do. I'm not too worried about it. I think she'll work. So I'm going to slap these in my old triple box that had the WOs in it, and hopefully it'll pound just as hard as the WOs. Might not sound as good, but hopefully we'll be able to move some air. And for only $30 a piece, I'd say it's a pretty decent price point. And when it comes to bass, the more air you move, the bigger the bass for general purposes. So we'll get all these wired up and we'll play them here in the living room before I transport them to the old scuzuki. And we'll have a little series of videos for these. And it'll be the cheapest Walmart sub you can get. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Message me or comment on it if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you. See you.